A full moon pierces the night sky in Mobile, Alabama, the site of the Dollar General Bowl, all a part of Capital One Bowl Mania. There you saw where Hayes got hurt. Jackson rolling out on the move. Heaves one downfield. It's broken up, tipped, and caught off the deflection by Antonio Nunn.
That, and they love going to one-on-one matchups after their running game is going.
Back to the ground. Here is Patterson, and he's into the end zone. Top three wideouts for Troy all missed time in the second half of the season. Jones in motion. Smith fakes it to him. Has time. He'll launch deep downfield. Has an open receiver. Touchdown, Troy. Trey Eford.
Get there.
Jackson flushed. Gets away. Now stops, throws it toward the middle of the field. It's intercepted. Cedarius Ruckert. An ill-advised throw leads to a turnover.
What can they do with it?
Smith off play action. Going downfield. And Willis with the contested catch inside the 15 of Buffalo. B.J. Smith, the second effort. This is going to be close.
Yeah, I don't think he got it.
Now you're right, Ahmad. Buffalo ball, turnover on downs. Big pieces on this defense. Third down for Buffalo.
Here comes the pressure.
Jackson downfield, incomplete, and a flag at the end of the play. Pass was intended for none. There was contact.
Wide receiver.
Pass interference. Defense number 8. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Seasons.
Jackson under center. Gives it to Marks, reaching over the goal line. And he is in for a touchdown.
And this coaching staff, they don't overlook the walk-ons. They give them a shot to play football.
Patterson spins his way forward. He lost the football. Troy says they have it. And the Trojans do. So for the second time tonight, Troy gets a turnover and will take over in Buffalo territory. Davis in motion. Smith again to throw. He's got Willis. Sawyer Smith now 8 of 11 as Troy moves the chains. But we have not seen him tonight. On third and goal. Smith, end zone, Willis. And Troy a PAT from tying it up. There is Marks, the ball is out again, and Troy has it. Cedarius Ruckert covered it up. Long is 49. And this one is true. And the kneel down to take us into halftime. Despite 3 first-half turnovers, Buffalo takes a 3-point lead into halftime here in the Dollar General Bowl. Bulls on top of the Trojans.
Edge and very aware and proving that he's not the guy you probably want to pick on.
Third and long. Troy has struggled on third downs this season. Dangerous throw, but it's caught by DeAndre Douglas. They'll feed Smith again. B.J. Smith. Smith to the outside. Turbos upfield and finally driven out by Brandon Williams.
Players, once they get going, they have some success, those holes get to look a lot bigger.
Great point.
Smith getting a breather. DK Billingsley in the game. Over the middle, that's DeAndre Douglas.
And they're starting to get some momentum.
On first and goal, B.J. Smith into the end zone. There is a flag down.
Offside. Defense number 98. That penalty declined. Touchdown.
These two teams going at it, and it appears as though we're going to be left with a good one when it's all said and done.
Onside kick by Troy. And the Trojans recover it. Bradger Underwood, the kickoff specialist, does the deed on both ends.
That was amazing. And what a gutsy call from Neil Brown. The difficulty in being able to do this as a kicker. And I know I was a football player, but I was an All-American soccer player as well. To have touch there, the placement, the timing. I mean, he hit that thing perfectly at point in the ballgame.
Play action. There's the pressure. Smith evades. Willis with his 10th catch of the game.
Which we've seen.
There's B.J. Smith one more time. The ball is loose. It's picked up by Buffalo. Tyrone Hill runs it all the way back. 94 yards. That's sudden change. Detroit. Daughtry Fry out of the backfield. Got a good block at midfield. And that's what he does. He's a weapon in the receiving game.
You might, and the offense is getting a little frustrated. I just walked by Tyree Jackson. He just shook his head in frustration.
B.J. Smith breaking tackles. And he picks up a solid 15.
This is a player that they feel that may be able to transition to the tackle position.
Low throw. And it's brought in by Willis.
Stop them on this third down because you've done it before in the red zone on fourth down. And you force them to kick a field goal.
Sawyer Smith to throw. He wants Willis. Damian Willis having himself a night.
3 or less, they give up almost 85% of those conversions.
Here's the blitz. It's picked up. Downfield. Open receiver. Touchdown. Sidney Davis. Screen. Underneath, Patterson. Bouncing off defenders, and he's inside the 30.
And it looked like just a little bit of confusion there from the quarterback running back.
Jackson will keep it. Now he throws it, and it's brought in with one hand by Osborne.
Or pardon me, where you can a field goal will then tie the ball game.
That's Johnson in motion. Jackson in trouble, running in circles. End zone wide open. Antonio Nunn for the 2-point conversion. Jackson looked his way, gets away from Reese, gets away from Barker. And then finally dropped Antoine Barker. Never stopped with the pursuit. The ball came out. And Troy has the football.
Wow.
You can ice this thing potentially. 4th turnover for Buffalo. Running room right up the middle. Sidney Davis. Hello, Sidney. That's 2 touchdowns. Flicker attempt, which was dropped. The onside kick was a game changer at the start of the second half. Troy goes down the field. Do you come back to Buffalo? Do you go somewhere else as a grad transfer? Do you go pro? That time he didn't have time to think. Calls for time.
Explosive tackle. Didn't even get blocked. A minute to go.
30-yard attempt for Mitchison. The kick is blocked. Grabbed out of the air by Troy. Blaise Brown with the field goal block. And Troy a few kneel downs away from a 3rd straight 10-win season.
Outstanding jump.
And he's got another bowl win and another 10-win season. To paradise. Troy has risen again, 3 straight 10-win seasons. Thanks for watching the trophy ceremony presented by Capital One.